to do with my guest actually tonight. So I'm very excited to be like in a studio finally. And let me tell you who I have with me. And I'm going to be talking about Accordionella, a very young and vibrant band trio. And I have with me the founding member and accordion player and music producer, Rafi Gamal. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you for lending us the space, the iStudio.
You're most welcome.
So the reason why I'm talking to you this episode is because you have a performance next Tuesday in Sawi Culture Wheel. And
Yes.
we'll talk about it later on.
Yes.
And I wanted to use this performance, of course, to tell the people to go and check you out, but also to get to know you more, get to know Accordionella more.
Okay.
All right, so please tell me, you are a trio and you have accordion, guitar, and cajon. So tell me about the idea. When and how did it start?
Okay. Thanks for having me and thanks for this introduction. And about Accordionella, I first like to say I love Accordionella. And the idea started early in last year. Me and Ahmed, who's playing the cajon.
Mm-hmm.
We were a part of a show in El Henager in opera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we were playing together in this show. And aside in this show, like we have some time to spend
To jam in the
to jam,
cafeteria.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
We did that one time, and people started to get together, and they liked our music, and they participated in clapping and dancing. So I told them, wow, something is here. So we went with it after we finished the show, and I told them, well, why don't we come to my studio and try to make something? We started to rehearse, and we told Benny, the guitar player, we'd like to join. He used to be in a studio with me playing guitar, and so he joined. We started to jam together, and people start to like the idea like before in opera.
Okay.
And things happened.
Things happened. I have to tell you that I first got to know about you guys in one of the performances in El Korba, in a balcony in one of the buildings in El Korba. And I have to tell you that on your Facebook page, you wrote, trio gathering in the love of music, playing everywhere. And I think this is actually it. You are in the streets. So just tell me a bit about that.
Yes.
Is this your aim to be like in non-performance locations, more or less?
We love being with people in street, and it's hard to catch the attention of someone who is just walking the street.
Yes.
Or going to somewhere he has a destiny to go, and suddenly he stopped for our music. This is something really big for us, really makes us happy, very happy. So as we first experienced this in opera, we decided to keep it happening. So in Korba it was big. Just to say, first time they talked to us, welcomed us to welcome us in their balcony. I said, wow, we play in balcony. Who will see us? Who will listen to someone who is standing in a balcony playing?
Second floor in the balcony.
Yeah. So it almost refused the idea from me, but I think, why not? Why not? Let's go and see. We went 2 times in Christmas. 24 night before Christmas.
Christmas Eve, yeah.
Yes. So the feedback was unexpected for us. People gathered in the street, cars, everyone stopped in this area. And
I went the second time.
Yeah. First time was really, no one knows about it at all. Just people who's walking in the street in Korba, and they gathered, they sang.
There was traffic, actually.
Yes. They sang with us, they danced, they clapped, they cheered. Everything happened. We played like 2.5 hours continuously. We couldn't stop, even for a break. People, no, come back. And they started to ask songs from us. We didn't prepare all songs. We played some songs on air, like
On the spot, okay.
on the spot. So they decided to welcome us again in 30 December.
Yes, this is when I was there.
Yes, we started to tell people, and they told us 2 days before, not in 24th. They told us, why don't you come day after tomorrow? Okay, we'll come back again.
Nice.
So we started to tell people, but it was short notice. But people gathered too, and it was, the second time was bigger, and you saw it. And it went viral because
Yes.
everyone is just passing by, is raising mobile, and stories like that.
And it was a beautiful atmosphere. I mean, people, as you said, people are walking in the street, they're just enjoying it. It was, of course, with the festivities and the decoration of the korba as well.
Yes.
And people were singing along, people were clapping, we needed that, we missed that. So you kind of
Yes.
brought joy and vibrance to the streets. And I have to tell you, this reminds me of, we see a lot of street artists abroad, we see a lot of Facebook posts about artists sitting
Yeah,
and playing music in the street and creating that
How
atmosphere.
beautiful,
So
yes.
this is something I believe that you want to create.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. We received some messages on our small page. We are still have small page. They told us, you just spread happiness, hope. Someone sent us, I dreamed by you after you played, because you just put a happiness mood in all of the area,
Yes, yes.
So it's really, really good, really nice, really happy for
Yes.
making this impact.
Yes, I
with
mean, that's
our-
beautiful. And actually, we are going to be playing your songs. You're doing covers. We'll talk more about the kind of
Sure,
music that you
sure.
play. So let's just start with this one before continuing with my questions and before talking about the event next Tuesday in the Sawi Culture Wheel. So tell me, Rafi, which track you prepared for us? Just present it. Tell us a bit about it.
We may start with Sol et Ciel de Paris.
Sous le ciel de Paris.
Yeah, we love this track, and especially Ahmed, he's a big fan of this track. So let's start with it.
Okay, so again, you're playing covers and we'll talk more about your music. And I just want to say something, just want to say a big shout out and thank you to Kirolus Hosni, who is our sound engineer here in
Yes.
iStudio. It's very exciting. So let's enjoy Accordionella and Sous le ciel de Paris. Spéciale de Paris by
Yeah.
Accordionella, and I have with me Rafiq Gamal, who is the accordion player and one of the trio member of Accordionella and founding member as well. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
We're talking about Accordionella. It's a new trio that I was surprised because it started just maybe they started jamming and performing last November, and you started being known. We talked about your Korba performance in December. And I really admire your hard work because I actually see a lot of your posts and a lot of you perform in different areas in the streets, and I really admire actually
Thanks.
your talent, but your perseverance and effort to be out there in such a good kind of 3 month period. So it's amazing.
Yes, because this is one of our goals, is to spread music. And you know what? We like to see others playing music in streets, not just us. We want to inspire other players. Just go, just perform, just spread happiness. Music is for all, you know. This is something I can describe emotionally on me, on the partners in the band. When we see the impact of music in street, the impact of the music on the street, on people, children, a nice spot if you are going to work, coming back from work, and you will listen to music, just not for sale or not for money. You know, something that especially for you made for this moment. This is something we really like it.
Yes, and I mean, we talked before the break about you saying that you love to perform everywhere. You performed in El Korba, inside a balcony. Tell us more about other spaces, non-conventional spaces. Where did you perform also?
Okay, we went also for we was just in Baron Palace, and it was a public event last week. And before it, we went to Marad al-Kitab,
The book fair.
book fair.
Yes.
Yes, we played twice there, and it was public event too. And we never miss a chance to just go out with the car, and as much as we have the instruments with us, and play in the street.
And tell me more about the music that you play, the music selection. How do you create your playlist?
Okay, our criteria for playlist is just to have a nice melody suitable for accordion, and to be joyful, or a love song. We tend to be positive, you know. So we choose our music on this basis, to be suitable for the accordion and to be have a nice melody.
And you also play Arabic music.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
covers. You create. So you actually create the arrangement yourselves as well, right?
Yes. We have our arrangements, and I compose for Accordionella some tracks, and recently we started to play just on the spot, like jamming, like we did in the studio. We do it in the street, you know, and also we try to select tracks that well known to people, as we are starting up. So it's better to have something that people already like, and you know.
That's great, and yes, I agree. When I attended this Korba event in the streets of Korba, I could see how joyful your selection was, and also the Arabic music. To hear Arabic and Egyptian songs with the accordion, it has a nice new flavor to it. Yes, and I want to know, like, before talking more about Accordionella, what made you choose? I mean, people also say. Someone who would love to play a musical instrument would say, I would go for the guitar, for the piano. What made you fall in love with the accordion?
Okay, this is a long story.
Go ahead, you have the time.
Okay. I started playing accordion since I was a kid. That was like 95.
Okay.
I was playing in the school. So I started playing accordion in school and church, and you know, my auntie has an accordion, so I get to use it. So I get to know the instrument and try to practice.
So from an early age, you
Yes.
had the accordion at your disposition and you
Yes.
played with it and you
Yes.
experimented with. Okay.
Then I had the chance to buy this beautiful accordion with me now from a friend of mine, and he's an accordion player too, and he was my role model actually. And I just grabbed this accordion from him, just for having it from like 6 years ago. And it was in my studio, and I used to play it some solos in my arrangements, and so then came the shows that I told you about in Hanegger in the opera. This was the first time to go publicly with my accordion,
Okay.
and the team was with me, liked the accordion a lot, and we go out. So I said, why not? It seems that I'm playing not just for fun. It's something, Egyptians love accordion. We have accordion in most of songs, in Arabic songs. All artists in their albums or singles use accordion. My way in playing accordion is different. The accordion is an instrument that is can be used in many ways. My way in playing accordion, I play left hand and right hand. The most common is playing right hand, like keyboard, but I used to play the left hand too.
Okay.
That makes accordion more
More sounds, more melodic. More,
yes, independent. I can play accordion alone, and you hear the musical idea full of the musical idea. I don't need others to.
So the melody with the accompaniment, it's like everything. It can
Sure.
be an orchestra in a way on its own, a mini
yes,
one. Okay.
Yes. That makes accordion and Accordionella very special. Not the accordion used to listen to as a solo,
Yes.
but as an accordion, the concept of accordion itself.
And maybe hence the name. This is why you chose the name? Because
Sure.
the main
We have a
emphasis
story
here. Tell me.
about the name. When we decided that we are a trio, and I was with Danny, the guitar player, and we were walking the street, and he asked me, what should be the name of our whatever it is.
Our trio.
Finding names now is very critical idea, or a challenge. To find a name that is unique and not used before and available for website and for your page.
And also showcasing who you are, as a band.
Yes. So we said Accordionella in the same time.
Wow.
Yes, just like Spark, as if we are counting 1, 2, 3. Accordionella.
Telepathy and correct rhythm كمان.
Jinx,
Great.
So we just looked to each other and we said, let's see if it's not taken before. We went on the internet. It's not taken on Google, Facebook, YouTube. No one thought about Accordionella anymore. So it's Accordionella.
So that's it.
That's it.
All
This
right.
is the story behind the name.
Great. So, maybe we'll take another break before talking about your concert in Sawi Culture Wheel next Tuesday. Again, you've picked some of your tracks because we talked about you doing and creating covers of songs that are positive and uplifting, whether in English, French, or Arabic.
Yes.
And I think also you started doing an original as well.
Yes.
So tell me which one you're going to play for us right now.
Let's play something we called it I Will Walk With You.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this the original or this is the cover?
This is original.
This is
This is
original.
our original.
Okay.
I Will Walk With You.
So let's enjoy Accordionella and I Will Walk With You. This is Nadine Emile and Fan Nation. I will walk with you from Accordionella, and tonight we're talking to Rafiq Gamal, who is a founding member of this trio and an accordion player, obviously. And he's also a music composer and producer. We'll get to know even more about Accordionella, the members, the reason why I'm so lucky to be in iStudio here with Rafi is that they are having a concert or a performance in Sawi Culture Wheel next Tuesday. Hello again, Rafi.
Hi, Nadine.
Hi.
How are you?
So, I mean, again, this piece was an original.
Yes.
So, maybe talking, because this is an original, let's talk about you guys. So, you are obviously artists as well, even if the band is considered to be new. You are not new in the field, so tell me about each member. You also told me something interesting about Ahmed at the cajon, so tell me more about you guys.
Okay, Ahmed is one of the trio, and he's playing percussion and mainly cajon. He also made his cajon by himself. He is a cajon maker. This
So
is
to explain to people who do not know what a cajon is, can you tell us what it is?
Okay, it's like a box. The player sits on it like a chair, but and start beating on this box. But it's not just a box.
A box, yes.
There is some secrets inside the box, and we have a hole from the back that the sound comes from inside to out.
So Ahmed actually makes his own instrument.
Yes. Danny is a guitar player. We used to play together for a long time in studio, and music jamming. This is something helping in Accordionella and in street performances. To have a player, not just a player, we play together for many times. This makes it easy. Then he plays guitar, and he has a nice guitar too. This is something important.
So, I mean, originally, are you all musicians or you have other jobs on the side?
For me, I'm a musician professional musician, more than 20 years. I play, I arranged for orchestra, and I used to be in studio.
I have to say something because I don't know, guys, if you remember, there was a show that I talked about an amazing collaboration with Cairo Key and Cairo Celebration Choir and Orchestra. There were 2 tracks. Actually, the Sha'bi ones of Cairo Key, it was these 2 tracks were arranged by Rafiq.
Yes.
Abyad Wiswad and El Seka Shmal.
And
it was brilliant, yeah, Rafiq.
Thank you. It was a challenge for me to have the orchestration and the choir in a Sha'bi song. That was really a challenge, and I thank Nair Negi, the maestro, for giving me the chance to have this in my career.
It's amazing. So just to emphasize and to add on the talent of Rafi as a music producer and arranger and also accordion player and more. So,
thank you very much.
So you are a full-time musician since 20 years.
And Danny and Ahmed, they have Danny's studying and Ahmed is working, but we are dedicated to Accordionella, really dedicated to Accordionella because we love it.
Yes, and I can see that. And again, I love the idea that it started from jamming inside a cafe, or actually creating the 2 of you and Ahmed and Hanegr, and then jamming, and then bit by bit going in the streets, and bit by bit people getting to know more. And I have to tell you, like, as I am here inside the studio, I'm already listening to offers of upcoming performances as well coming your way. Street performances. So best of luck in that.
وشك حلو.
Let's see. So speaking about performances, tell me about Sawi Culture Wheel, which is next Tuesday. It's at 7:30, right?
Yes, 7:30 next Tuesday. 15.
So tell me more, because now it's not a street performance. This is now being on stage.
Okay, we got some requests from our fans. So if you want to listen to you, where to come to you. So we decided to have this challenge, this something challenging for us to go and. Yes, this is our first official concert, and we are welcoming you all. We want to connect with our fans, our people, or even those who are new to know about us. Here we have a concert that you can come and join us this special event, and it's available.
So it's next Tuesday, 7:30. Sawi Culture Wheel. You have your Facebook page, which is Accordionella, right?
Yes, Accordionella.
People can get the tickets from there, or يعني
We
know
ha-
from where to press the link, or
It's
just
pretty
go to
easy.
Sawi.
Even go to Sawi on the spot. It's okay. You can book online through the Sawi's outlet,
Yes.
online outlet. We have all links on our page, Instagram, Facebook. It's okay.
It's all Accordionella, Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, Accordionella.
Yes.
Accordionella.
Okay, and there is actually, you said wait for a giveaway soon. I'm intrigued.
Yes. Yes.
What do you mean? So I can get like a gift or something by
Yes.
attending?
There will be some gifts.
Interesting.
Yes. And if you buy 4 tickets, we offer the fifth one.
One free.
Yes. So if you are a family, you can grab your friend and go together. And
So it's, again, we're talking about all these kind of music and songs covers, whether French, English, Arabic. It's all about positive, in a way, tracks that give you joy. You said that this is part of your own vision of music.
Yes.
During that time.
and we'll have a nice time in town.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, and again, we're talking, this is a trio. You have accordion, guitar, and cajon, like percussion. And this would be like the mood and the vibe. So you are planning in general, not just to be in the streets, as you said, but also to be present in stages and culture spaces for people to, come and sit and attend a performance, not just a street performance.
Yes.
What's your plan? Like, tell me a bit about how do you see, like, what is the plan for Accordionella in the future for you guys?
Our plan, connected to our goals. Our goals is to play for people in streets and inspire others to play in streets. Or maybe painting, or maybe go with your art to street. This adds to the community, to people. We need to get each other. We need to boost our moods, and we have lots of negative around the world.
The vibes
So,
lately, yeah.
Yes, let's have. If you can do something different, positive, enjoying, add nice impact, let's do this.
Yes.
It makes difference. It makes difference.
I want to say that I really admire that you guys did not take a lot of time. You just jammed together. You found that what you created is something that is good and beautiful and great mix, and you went in the streets and you responded. You didn't say, if someone would come and say, you know what, I want you to perform after tomorrow, you said, oh no, we need to prepare. You just went for it.
Yes, that was easy because
Because you're already musicians.
already musicians and played together for a long time. But let's go. Let's go.
Is this what is, if you want to say something to young musicians who are tuning in right now, is this something that you would encourage them to do? Like, if someone's tuning in right now and is impressed by the idea, or wants to start a band, wants to work on him or herself, well, as a musician and as a producer yourself for more than 20 years, if you have something to tell them, what would you tell them?
If you are new to this, just go for it, and the feedback will impress you. Actually, the art itself, we can't just put it in this or this or this. It's very wide. So just go and work hard on your talent and on your skills, and there will not be enough one day. I'm still learning. I find myself small in music after 20 years. So whoever is small in art is much more bigger than anyone. So start, go, join us, maybe join us. Why not?
Yes.
If you are playing an instrument and won't join us, have an idea for the track, just join, just go.
That's a beautiful offer for people just to,
Yes.
you can, I encourage you guys, if you're musicians, to go and check next Tuesday at 7:30 Sawi Culture Wheel. And if you dig that kind of music, if you want to learn more, just talk with Rafi and all the other members. You never know.
Why not? It's pretty easy, and just start.
Yeah.
If you start, you will never get back. That's my opinion.
And I can definitely see the passion. And again, you talk about that you are like 3 musicians, passionate, and you are ready to perform everywhere. What I love about you is that you go and you do street performances, which is something that we need. Rafiq, can you just give a big shout out to all the members and give them like, just acknowledge the full name, not just Ahmed and then you just get like we have
Ahmed,
Rafiq Gamal
okay.
at the accordion and
Ahmed Adel
Ahmed Adel
and Danny Joseph.
and Danny Joseph at
Yes.
the guitar.
Our second goal is to make some music videos and spread them on the internet for the same goal, you know, to let people have some good music, especially for the Arabic songs. We don't have this style musical songs.
Yes.
We used to have the singer on it. No, we are just like instrumental versions of Arabic songs. And the third goal is to have a well-arranged concerts, and so you can listen to our music. You're coming especially to us or want to listen to us or connect with us. 3 goals: street concerts, music videos, and we just go with it.
Yes, and I'm really optimistic about you guys, and I wish you the best
Thank
of
you.
luck. And again, I'm very happy to be in your space, to be in iStudio.
You're most welcome anytime.
Giving me the space to record with you the show. I'm very happy to be finally back inside the studio, honestly. So thank you so much.
Consider it yours.
Thank you so much. And also Kyrillos Hosni, our sound engineer, very happy and very excited to have a sound engineer finally
Okay.
instead of me doing all everything.
I want to ask you something. I want to thank there's behind the scene team for
Accordionella.
Yes.
Of course, go ahead and say your thank yous to everyone.
Yes, I want to thank Angie Murad and Yasmin Kamil and Rogi Ihab and Kyrillos Hosni is working with us, and Andrew Raouf as sound engineer, and we have Peter Faiz for designing and social media.
Nice.
I want to thank you. Hope I didn't forget anyone. So I want to thank all the behind the scene and Yusuf Harbi as an IT for our website. So I want to thank them all in this special occasion. Thank you very much.
And we would love to thank you as well. Thank you, Rafiq Gamal, who is a founding member, one of the trio of Accordionella, an accordion player, again, also music producer and musician and composer. Rafiq, thank you so much for being with
You're
us.
most welcome.
For giving us iStudio.
My honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And of course, you guys, don't forget, just go to Accordionella Facebook page, to their Instagram as well, to get to know about the tickets and the concert. Again, the concert is next Tuesday, the 15th of March at 7:30 at El Sawi Culture Wheel. So I hope to see you all there, and thank you again, Rafi, and thank you all for tuning in to Fan Nation on 95.4 FM, and always remember to have some fun. And there is a final track that you would introduce. Tell us, what is the track that you chose to end the show with by Accordionella?
Okay, Those Worst Days.
Yes.
A beautiful song that all
we all
people-
love it here.
Yes, emotional and melodious, and we love it too.
All right, so those were the days by Accordionella, and this is also my cue to say goodbye. Thank you all for tuning in to Fan Nation on 95.4 FM. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.